Donald Trump promised the American people that Republicans would lower the high cost of living on day one, but costs haven't gone down during Donald Trump's presidency. Costs have gone up. Donald Trump promised that ICE enforcement in this country would target the worst of the worst. But instead, billions of taxpayer dollars are being used by ICE to brutalize and kill American citizens and violently target law-abiding immigrant families and communities, including in Maine earlier today. Donald Trump promised that he was elected not to start wars in the Middle East, but to stop them. He then turned around along with compliant Republicans and launched a reckless and costly war of choice in Iran that's ongoing and now has been taking place for more than 100 days with over $100 billion in taxpayer money being wasted, while leaving Iran in a stronger position than they were in before the war, and the American people economically in a weaker position, particularly as it relates to high gas prices. Donald Trump and the Republican majority in the House and the Senate has been a complete and total failure. Life hasn't gotten better under Republicans in Washington, D.C. It's gotten much worse. And as House Democrats, we continue to be committed to doing the things that are necessary to drive down the high cost of living, fix our broken healthcare system, get ICE under control, end the reckless and costly war of choice in the Middle East, and clean up corruption in this town. Questions?
Jeffries kicks off swinging hard at Trump and the Republicans. He says costs have gone up, not down, despite promises. Fair point. Families are still hurting at the grocery store and the pump. But pitting everything on day one failures ignores the global picture and the tough hand Trump inherited. Then comes the icy attack. Jeffries claims billions are being wasted brutalizing American citizens and law-abiding families. This is classic spin. Strong border enforcement exists to stop illegal crossings, protect wages, and keep communities safe, not to target innocents. The real failure was years of open border chaos that strained resources and public trust. On the Iran war, he calls it a reckless and costly war of choice. Over 100 days, more than $100 billion down the drain, Iran stronger, and gas prices through the roof. Look, nobody likes expensive wars or higher fuel costs. Taxpayers are right to be furious about the bill. But acting like this conflict dropped out of nowhere skips the provocations and national security stakes. Wars are messy, and the economic pain is real. Jeffries declares the entire Republican majority a complete and total failure. Life's gotten worse, he says. That's strong rhetoric heading into midterms. Yet Democrats controlled the agenda for years before this, adding to the debt and inflation that still lingers. He wraps by promising Democrats will fix the cost of living, healthcare, ICE, the war, and clean up corruption. Big list. Voters have heard these pledges before. Real relief comes from practical moves, more domestic energy production, spending restraint, and results over rhetoric, not just pointing fingers across the aisle. This is classic opposition playbook. Blame the other side for everything while offering few specifics. Americans want lower prices and secure borders, not another round of Washington theater. We'll see if voters buy the message or demand accountability on both sides.